January 4, 1896. Utah's statehood triumph. Utah became the 45th state of the United States, marking the culmination of a persistent quest for statehood that spanned nearly half a century. This achievement was the result of significant political, social, and religious transformations within the territory. The journey toward statehood began in 1847 when members of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, also known as the LDS Church, led by Brigham Young, settled in the Salt Lake Valley. Seeking autonomy, they proposed the state of Deseret in 1849, but Congress instead established the Utah Territory in 1850. Over the ensuing decades, Utah's bids for statehood were repeatedly denied, primarily due to the practice of polygamy among Mormons and concerns over theocratic governance. A pivotal moment occurred in 1890 when LDS Church President Wilford Woodruff issued the Manifesto, officially renouncing polygamy. This declaration addressed a major federal objection and paved the way for political reforms. In 1891, Utah's dominant People's Party dissolved, and residents realigned with national political parties, fostering a more conventional political landscape. Congress responded favorably to these changes by passing the Enabling Act in 1894, signed by President Grover Cleveland on July 16, which permitted Utah to draft a state constitution. Delegates convened in March 1895 at the Salt Lake City and County Building to frame the Constitution, which notably included provisions for women's suffrage and the prohibition of polygamy. The Constitution was ratified by Utah's citizens later that year. On January 4, 1896, President Cleveland issued a proclamation admitting Utah as a state. Celebrations erupted across the new state, with a 21-gun salute in Salt Lake City and festivities in various towns. Heber M. Wells was inaugurated as Utah's first governor, and the state began to establish its governmental institutions. Utah's admission to the Union holds significant historical importance. It signified the successful integration of a unique religious community into the broader national framework, demonstrating the effectiveness of negotiation and compromise. The inclusion of women's suffrage in the state constitution positioned Utah at the forefront of the national suffrage movement. Additionally, statehood facilitated economic growth, particularly in mining and agriculture, by attracting investment and settlers. In summary, Utah's attainment of statehood on January 4, 1896, was a landmark event that reflected the territory's adaptability and commitment to aligning with national norms, while also contributing to the evolving narrative of American expansion and governance. For enthusiasts of historical ephemera, visit history-collectors.com to find collectibles that might complement your collection. You can own a piece of history.